Challenge!
Hey guys, Bruce again, and if you clicked on this video, you're in for a treat. December 2024 is shaping up to be one heck of a month for us deck enthusiasts. Developers are clearly in the holiday spirit, bringing us some incredible new titles and long-awaited releases that will push the boundaries of what the Steam Deck can handle. We're diving into 19 of the most exciting upcoming games for the Steam Deck this December. Get ready to upgrade your wishlist because these titles are all about taking your gaming experience to the next level. From visually stunning blockbusters to hidden indie gems that are just waiting to steal your heart, this list has it all. So, grab your deck, charge it up, and settle in as we explore what's in store for December. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button, comment on which game you're most hyped for, and smash the subscribe button with the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Let's get into it. Beat the Humans. Starting December 2nd, 2024, Steam Deck players will get to experience a delightfully twisted take on the alien invasion genre, where humans are finally getting what they deserve. This charming roguelite will flip the traditional invasion narrative on its head, putting players in command of extraterrestrial forces defending their cosmic territory from those troublesome Earthlings. The gameplay will center around grid-based tactical combat, where players will need to outsmart those pesky humans who've decided to expand their real estate portfolio to the stars. The game will feature a unique recruitment system allowing players to build their alien defense force, with each species bringing special abilities and tactical advantages to the battlefield. What will make this game particularly exciting for Steam Deck users is its pixel art presentation, which won't just look gorgeous on the portable screen, but will also ensure smooth performance. The roguelite elements will ensure that no two playthroughs are identical, as players navigate through different scenarios defending their planetary territories. The planetary defense aspect will add another layer of strategy, requiring players to manage resources and fortify positions against human incursions. Think of it as Home Alone, but on a galactic scale, and instead of Kevin McAllister, you're a multi-tentacled being trying to protect your space house from the most invasive species in the galaxy, humans. The game will launch with full Steam Deck compatibility, allowing players to take their alien defense duties on the go. Whether you're commuting to work or hiding from actual humans, you'll be able to coordinate your extraterrestrial troops with the Steam Deck's intuitive controls. Just remember, in this game, the only good human is a defeated human. And that's not xenophobia, that's just good strategy.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will make its grand entrance on December 9th, 2024, bringing an epic archaeological adventure to Steam Deck players. This highly anticipated title from Machine Games and Bethesda will transport players to 1937, nestled perfectly between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, with Troy Baker stepping into the iconic role made famous by Harrison Ford. The adventure kicks off with a mysterious theft at Marshall College, launching players into a globe-trotting quest that will take them from the sacred halls of the Vatican to the ancient temples of Sukhothai, and from sun-scorched Egyptian pyramids to the frost-bitten peaks of the Himalayas. At the heart of this journey lies the enigmatic Great Circle, a perfect ring of mysterious sites encircling the globe that holds an ancient power coveted by sinister forces. The game will showcase Machine Games' expertise in crafting immersive first-person experiences, developed using the powerful ID Tech engine to ensure smooth performance on Steam Deck. Players will have the freedom to approach situations their way, whether through clever puzzle solving, stealthy infiltration, or good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Indy's iconic whip isn't just for show. It'll serve as both a weapon and a vital tool for environmental navigation. For those eager to jump into the adventure early, the Premium Edition offers 3 days of early access starting December 6th, along with exclusive content including the Temple of Doom outfit and a digital art book. Collectors can opt for the Collector's Edition, which includes an 11-inch globe with the Great Circle marked in red, featuring a hidden storage compartment, plus a new adventure journal and a jumbo steelbook. The game represents a passion project for Todd Howard, who originally pitched an Indiana Jones game to George Lucas around 2009. Now, with Machine Games' proven track record in crafting Nazi-fighting adventures through their work on the Wolfenstein series, the studio is perfectly positioned to bring this new chapter in the Indiana Jones saga to life. Streets of Rogue 2. Streets of Rogue 2 its Steam Deck debut through early access on October 22, 2024, promising an expansive sandbox action RPG experience that's 10,000 times larger than its predecessor. This ambitious sequel will transport players to a vibrant city of dreams, ruled by a corrupt president, where they'll embark on a revolutionary mission to overthrow the regime by any means necessary. The game will introduce several groundbreaking features, including a dynamic open-world environment complete with base-building mechanics, a day-night cycle, and a comprehensive vehicle system. Players will have the freedom to approach their revolution however they choose, whether by building a mercenary army, orchestrating zombie outbreaks, or becoming a powerful business tycoon. Players can expect a vast arsenal of weapons and gadgets, destructible environments, and endless strategic possibilities. The game will support both solo play and cooperative multiplayer through local and online modes, though only one player can ultimately claim the throne. Technical specifications will be relatively modest, requiring just 8 GB of RAM and running on Windows 10 or later. The game will be optimized for various systems, including Steam Deck, with surprisingly lightweight requirements that should ensure smooth performance. The developers have taken years of community feedback into account, focusing on creating an uncompromising systems-driven experience that encourages creative problem-solving and player ingenuity. This sequel will expand on the original's Think It, Do It philosophy, introducing more dynamic AI interactions and long-term consequences for player actions. Whether you're playing as a soldier, scientist, hacker, or even a chef with a penchant for chaos, the game will offer countless ways to pursue your objectives in this expansive open world.
I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. The legendary vampire saga will make its triumphant return on December 10, 2024, as Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered swoops onto Steam Deck, bringing a haunting tale of revenge and destiny to a new generation of players. This comprehensive remaster package will breathe new life into the beloved classics while maintaining their dark, gothic essence. Players will experience Raziel's quest for vengeance with completely revamped visuals that transform Nosgoth's decaying world into a stunning spectacle. The remaster features enhanced textures, improved lighting, and refined character models that bring the haunting environments to life like never before. For those feeling nostalgic, a simple button press will instantly toggle between the new graphics and the original visuals. The gameplay has been thoughtfully modernized with refined controls and combat mechanics that make Raziel's journey more fluid than ever. The innovative realm-shifting mechanic, which lets players traverse between the material and spectral planes, has been enhanced for smoother transitions. New features include an intuitive map and compass system for better navigation, a photo mode to capture Nosgoth's gothic beauty, and a modernized checkpoint system that makes the experience more accessible. Audio enhancements breathe new depth into the game's atmospheric soundscape, with crystal-clear voice acting and a remastered soundtrack that amplifies the haunting ambiance. The package also includes exciting bonus content, including an interactive lore map, a concept art gallery, and intriguing glimpses of the fabled Lost Levels. Priced at $29.99, this remastered collection represents both a faithful restoration and a thoughtful modernization of two classic titles.
Never before! Don't give up! Keep fighting from beyond the grave!
Diesel Legacy, The Brazen Age. Get ready to throw down in a diesel punk paradise when Diesel Legacy The Brazen Age launches on Steam Deck this December 3, 2024. This innovative fighting game will revolutionize the genre by introducing a unique 2v2 co-op system where 4 players duke it out across 3 dynamic lanes. Set in the technologically advanced city of New Libertas, the game will tell the story of industrialist Hieronymus Fraser's ambitious plans for humanity's elite, with players determining the fate of this diesel punk metropolis. The game will launch with 10 diverse fighters, including 2 mysterious characters yet to be revealed, each offering distinct fighting styles and tactical possibilities. The visual presentation will be nothing short of spectacular, with every fighter boasting approximately 800 frames of meticulously hand-drawn animation. The attention to detail extends to the stages, effects, and overall aesthetic, creating a stunning diesel punk atmosphere enhanced by dynamic lighting and shader effects. Even after being knocked out, players won't be relegated to spectator status. They'll be able to assist their teammates from beyond the grave, extending combos and parrying attacks. The Real Match rollback netcode will ensure virtually lag-free online matches, making every punch and combo feel responsive and impactful. The game will include comprehensive features like robust training modes, an interactive replay system, and both casual and ranked modes. Whether playing locally or online, solo or with friends, players will have multiple ways to experience this revolutionary take on the fighting genre, all optimized for smooth performance on Steam Deck. CRUDE. CRUDE will be introducing players to a gritty dark fantasy platformer that follows Cosmos, an MMA fighter from New York who finds himself mysteriously transported to a merciless fantasy realm. This ambitious Souls-like adventure will blend Metroidvania elements with open-world exploration. The game will challenge players to navigate through a brutal landscape filled with massive enemies, magical encounters, and challenging quests. As Cosmos, players must fight their way to the Towers of Doom, where a final confrontation with the evil guardian of CRUDE holds the key to returning home through a magical portal. Combat will feature a diverse arsenal of weapons and magical abilities, allowing players to develop their own fighting style as they explore the partially destructible environments. The open-world design will encourage exploration and discovery, with various quests offering additional challenges and rewards. While specific system requirements remain under wraps as development continues, the game promises an epic fantasy experience complete with monsters, blood, weapons, spells, and mythical creatures. The developer's recent update confirms intense ongoing development, suggesting players can expect a polished and substantial adventure when CRUDE launches.
Teeny little pieces! No! God damn it,
ANTONBLAST. On December 3rd, we will experience what it's like to be Dynamite Anton. Who's that, you ask? He's a destruction worker whose prized spirit collection has been stolen by Satan himself. Apparently, the devil got jealous of Anton's superior redness. The game will feature silky smooth 60 FPS platforming action across 12 unique sprawling worlds, where players can literally demolish everything in sight with Anton's mighty hammer. Unlike traditional platformers, ANTONBLAST will introduce innovative 2.5D gameplay, allowing players to jet between foreground and background layers while wreaking havoc. Each level will culminate in an adrenaline-pumping happy hour sequence, where players must activate the spirit detonator and make a mad dash back to the start before everything explodes. The game will transform previously solid obstacles into ghost blocks and vice versa during these segments, creating entirely new pathways for the return journey. The visual presentation will showcase a stunning hand-animated pixel art style inspired by Game Boy Advance classics, but reimagined for modern hardware. Players can expect brutal earth-shaking boss battles, a groovy retro-flavored dynamic soundtrack, and multiple game modes including hard mode and boss rush for extended replayability. Developed by SummitSphere using the GameMaker engine, the game will feature a second playable character named Annie, Anton's equally destructive co-worker. Together, they'll rampage through the Burner Peninsula, smashing their way through Satan's minions until they reach the depths of Heck itself.
Rangers, can you hear me? It's forfeit time!
Let's do this, team!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. The iconic teenagers with attitude will morph onto Steam Deck with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind launching on December 10th, 2024. This action-packed brawler will combine nostalgic 90s aesthetics with modern gameplay innovations, all optimized for portable play. The story will follow an exciting time-bending adventure where a robotic version of Rita teams up with her past self to prevent the Power Rangers from ever forming. Players will battle through remixed versions of classic episodes and memorable moments from the original series, all presented in beautiful hand-drawn pixel art that captures the show's essence. The gameplay will go far beyond traditional beat-em-up action, with approximately 30% of the experience featuring dramatic perspective shifts. Players will pilot individual Dinozords in Space Harrier-style shooting segments, engage in first-person Megazord battles reminiscent of Punch-Out, and even visit the iconic Juice Bar between missions, complete with playable arcade cabinets featuring original minigames. The game will support both local and online multiplayer, though online functionality will initially be limited to 2 players on PlayStation and PC versions at launch. Xbox and Switch versions will receive online support within weeks after release, followed by expanded player count support across all platforms. While most platforms will receive the game on December 10th, the Nintendo Switch version has been delayed to December 19th due to technical issues requiring additional development time. The game will be priced at $34.99, with pre-order discounts available on select platforms. M.E.A.T 2 Absolute Zero. A classic-styled shooter packed with dark atmosphere and relentless action? Hell yes. In this game, players will step into the boots of the returning protagonist Sir Culligan, who's ready to dispense explosive justice with an arsenal of weapons including the devastating Telesterion shotgun. Releasing on December 5th, this game will maintain its distinctive pixel art aesthetics while ramping up the intensity with hordes of enemies to defeat. An engaging storyline that continues the narrative from the original M.E.A.T 2. The atmospheric experience will be enhanced by an original soundtrack and professional voice acting, featuring members of the Dutch band Dope DOD, Slan, and Skits Vicious. This sequel represents a bold genre shift, moving away from traditional RPG mechanics to deliver an action-packed shooter experience that promises to keep players on the edge of their seats. The game will launch simultaneously in both digital and physical versions across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms, ensuring players can choose their preferred way to experience this explosive adventure. Early access players will get first dibs on the carnage, with a demo already available on Steam for those who can't wait to sample the mayhem. The game will feature a Fury mode that promises to push the action to even more extreme levels, perfect for players seeking an extra challenge. Delta Force. This release will serve as a global open beta with live service seasonal content and no progression resets, effectively functioning as the full PC launch. The game will feature 2 distinct campaigns: a reimagined version of the beloved Black Hawk Down campaign from 2003, now rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5, and a new futuristic campaign set in 2035 that follows an investigation into the mysterious Havki Corporation. Coming on December 5th, this game's multiplayer combat will come in 2 flavors: Hazard Operations, a 3-player team-based extraction mode similar to Escape from Tarkov, and Havoc Warfare, an intense 32-player battle where teams fight to control strategic points across expansive maps. The game will launch with multiple operators, an arsenal of modern weaponry, and various maps designed for both tactical and aggressive playstyles. Players can expect regular content updates through a seasonal model, with Season 1 already planned to bring new maps, weapons, and additional features. Console players will need to wait a bit longer, as the December launch is PC exclusive, with PlayStation and other console versions scheduled to arrive in Q1 2025. The developers have focused on optimizing performance across various hardware configurations, ensuring smooth gameplay on Steam Deck and other portable devices.
It is still unclear how the parents got trapped inside their own cabin, but the police have found clues that may indicate the fire was intentional. A criminal investigation is on.
The Cabin Factory. December 13th is going to be hella exciting because the Cabin Factory is all ready to deliver a spine-chilling psychological horror experience that puts players in the most unusual job interview ever, as a cabin inspector checking properties for supernatural activity. This atmospheric walking simulator will challenge players to investigate eerie cabins while maintaining their composure long enough to make a crucial decision, marking each location as either clear or danger. The game will keep players on edge with unexpected movements, unsettling reflections in mirrors, and the constant dread of what might be lurking in the shadows. Developed by International Cat Studios, the game draws inspiration from legendary horror experiences like PT, creating an intense atmosphere where even the simplest objects, a rattling door, a blanket-covered doll on a dusty couch, or an unexplained reflection, can trigger heart-pounding moments. While the game will offer a relatively compact experience of around 1 hour, this concentrated dose of horror might be all players can handle. The confined spaces and methodical inspection requirements will create a unique tension, as players must thoroughly investigate each cabin while staying alert for any supernatural anomalies that signal the need for a hasty retreat. The Steam Deck's intimate screen and portable nature will make this horror experience even more personal, perfect for late-night gaming sessions, just maybe not alone in a cabin.
I will pay.
He was taken away. There is a horrible stench and black goo everywhere.
The Midnight Crimes. We are so hyped for this game with a Victorian-era detective narrative where players step into the shoes of Benjamin Layton, a war veteran and retired private detective haunted by his family's death. This atmospheric point-and-click adventure will transport players to the shadowy streets of Midnight Cove, a semi-open world Victorian city teeming with dark secrets and disturbing characters. The game will feature a dynamic day-night cycle that affects investigation opportunities, alongside a stress management system that impacts Layton's performance and precision. Players will utilize classic detective mechanics, including an interactive evidence board in their office where they can piece together clues, photos, and notes to unravel complex cases. The investigation of a missing child case will serve as the primary narrative thread, though the city will offer numerous side quests and character relationships to explore. The game will introduce innovative survival elements, where players must manage their reputation and eloquence to avoid becoming targets in dangerous alleyways. To help cope with the psychological toll of investigation, players can adopt pets that assist in managing latent stress levels. Choice will play a crucial role in shaping the narrative, with multiple branching paths and endings determined by players' decisions and their relationships with the city's inhabitants. Path of Exile 2. Mark your calendar for December 6th, because this next one is bringing a darker, more intense action RPG experience that has evolved from a mere expansion into a full-fledged standalone sequel. Set 20 years after the original game, this ambitious follow-up will introduce players to a fresh 6-act campaign filled with cursed forests, ancient ruins, and dynamic world events. The early access version will feature the first 3 acts, estimated to take around 25 hours to complete on a first playthrough. Players will be able to choose from 6 of the planned 12 character classes, each with 2 ascendancies available. The game will maintain its free-to-play model without pay-to-win elements, supporting full cross-play and cross-progression across platform. Combat has received significant upgrades, with all character classes now having access to an unlimited dodge roll system. A new weapon switching mechanic will allow players to set specific skills to different weapons, while the passive skill tree has been redesigned to include dual specialization. The game will launch with spectacular boss battles, including an impressive Act 3 finale that promises to be one of the most remarkable fights in the genre. The endgame system will center around a sprawling, randomly generated atlas that's functionally endless. Players will explore this network using waystones, similar to the map device in the original game, with the ability to craft and modify zones to increase both challenges and rewards. The Spirit of the Samurai. The Spirit of the Samurai will slice its way onto Steam Deck this December 12th, 2024, and this stop-motion styled adventure will follow 3 distinct protagonists, Takeshi the Samurai, his warrior cat Chizai, and a tiny spirit named Kodama, as they defend their village against an Oni's undead army. The game will feature a meticulously crafted world filled with ruined villages, mountain caves, and desolate cemeteries, all rendered in a stunning Ray Harryhausen-inspired stop-motion visual style. Combat will utilize an innovative twin-stick system where players direct their attacks using the right stick, with customizable combo strings that can be modified as players progress. Each character will bring unique abilities to the adventure, from Takeshi's precise katana combat to feline platforming and spiritual powers. Players will wield traditional Japanese weapons including the katana, yari spear, and bow, while gaining experience to enhance abilities and unlock devastating special attacks. The game will shine with its pronounced horror elements, featuring bloodied corridors and terrifying mythological bosses. While console versions will arrive later, PC players can experience this supernatural samurai adventure first through Steam and Epic Games Store.
Everything is just perfect here. You drew a portrait of me. How cute! You can't leave. You're mine, and I won't let you go.
AI 2, You Til The End. Imagine getting a first-person escape room experience with AI-powered NPCs. How cool is that? This spiritual successor to Yandere AI Girlfriend Simulator will take players aboard a mysterious space station where they'll need to solve puzzles while interacting with AI companions who are determined to keep them from leaving. The game will feature multiple themed levels, each offering various paths to completion and multiple endings that can only be unlocked through creative experimentation. Players will explore detailed environments from medical bays to airlocks, while uncovering the dark secrets behind mysterious crystals and a devastating outbreak that affected the station's crew. Unlike its predecessor, the game won't require an API key, though players will need to create an in-game account and maintain an internet connection. Beyond the escape room elements, the game will include relaxed conversation modes where players can chat with their favorite AI companions or engage in special interactions like dancing with a cat girl or cooking together. The space station setting will provide stunning views and diverse locations to explore, from the central control room to research laboratories. Players will need to manage various systems, solve engineering challenges, and potentially use a spacesuit for certain sequences, all while uncovering the truth about what happened to the station's original crew. Abyss Fantasia. Are you guys ready for a hand-drawn fantasy adventure? Well, this RPG follows the journey of Yugari, an incomplete young girl venturing into the mysterious depths of the Abyss One. This vast chasm in the central continent holds both precious treasures and terrifying dangers, where those of weak will can lose their sanity and transform into monsters. The game will feature a unique card-based combat system where players must creatively combine cards and relics to overcome formidable creatures. Each card can produce different effects depending on the situation, requiring strategic thinking and imagination to succeed in battle. To maintain their sanity, players will need to return regularly to the border town of Cynthia, where they can prepare for future expeditions. The town will serve as a hub for gathering supplies, forging equipment, and selecting special relics to aid in exploration. The meticulously hand-drawn visuals will bring to life a world inspired by works like Made in Abyss and Ruina, the Ruined City. Players will solve puzzles using various items, make crucial decisions that affect other characters' fates, and uncover the dark mysteries lurking within the abyss. This atmospheric adventure will combine resource management, strategic combat, and narrative choice into a compelling package that challenges players to delve deeper while maintaining their grip on sanity. KLETKA. This one is a horror survival experience where players take on the role of convicted criminals sentenced to navigate a mysterious gigastructure while managing a living, hungry elevator. The game will challenge players to explore deadly floors while keeping their unusual mechanical companion fed with either fuel canisters or the remains of fallen enemies. Armed with just a wrench for self-defense and repairs, players must carefully manage their resources as they descend deeper into the structure's 100 floors. Each floor will present new hazards, from bear traps to imposters trying to sabotage your progress. A mysterious entity called Samospore will occasionally appear, forcing players to retreat to the safety of their elevator. The game will feature a currency system using bottles, which can be spent at shops on various floors to acquire essential supplies. While designed with co-op in mind, solo players will find the experience equally engaging, with adjusted timings for various actions like disarming traps when playing alone. Death means starting fresh with a new randomly generated character, complete with 3 crimes that provide unique positive traits. The game will emphasize strategic exploration and resource management, as skipping too many floors risks running out of fuel, a fatal mistake that could lead to being devoured by your mechanical companion. Players will need to carefully balance their descent with thorough exploration of each level to gather the supplies necessary for survival. Coming on the deck on December 12, 2024. Endless Alice. Endless Alice will launch on Steam Deck in Q4 2024, bringing an action-packed roguelite experience that combines RPG progression with dynamic combat. Players will be able to choose from multiple unique characters, each offering distinct combat styles and abilities. The game will feature both solo play and online cooperative gameplay, supporting up to 4 players. During each run, players will explore various areas filled with enemies, collecting random elements and power-ups that enhance their abilities. Characters can utilize special moves like dashing, invisibility, and high jumps to navigate through challenging environments. Combat will be intense and strategic, with players needing to manage their health while facing numerous enemies and powerful bosses. The game will include a progression system where characters can level up and increase their health, alongside various items and abilities that can be collected during runs. Each playthrough will offer a different experience thanks to randomized boss locations and various power-up combinations. Players will need to destroy obstacles, unlock doors, and explore thoroughly to find boss altars and progress through the game. The game will include some mature content in the form of revealing outfits and poses, though this remains secondary to the core gameplay experience. A free demo is currently available for players who want to try the game before its full release. Arc 2. The game thrusts players into a brutal new world where you'll be doing more than just punching trees and taming dinos, though there's plenty of that too. This time around, you're getting a full-blown third-person action adventure that's been hitting the gym, because it's sporting some serious Souls-like combat mechanics. We're talking dodge rolls, target locking, combos, and special attacks that'll make even a T-Rex think twice about picking a fight. What's particularly interesting about this sequel is its emphasis on movement and exploration. The game will feature advanced traversal mechanics that would make Assassin's Creed jealous. Mantling, free climbing, parkour, sliding, and swinging through this alien world like a prehistoric parkour master. And speaking of alien, you'll be facing off against the Aratai, a mysterious faction that hunts players while riding their own tamed creatures. Talk about upping the ante. The story follows Santiago, voiced by Vin Diesel, and his daughter Mika, voiced by Moana's Auli Cravalho, in what's being described as an epic-spanning adventure. There's some serious sci-fi tech mixed in with the primitive survival elements, including mysterious glowing stones embedded in characters' forearms and some cryptic engram imprinting business. The RPG elements have been beefed up considerably, featuring a skill tree packed with abilities, perks, and passives that'll let you customize your survival experience. The crafting system has also evolved, letting you build weapons and tools from distinct modules that affect both form and function. Plus, the game's running on Unreal Engine 5, bringing photorealistic day-night cycles that'll make those dinosaur encounters even more jaw-dropping. And there you have it, folks. December 2024 is truly a gift for Steam Deck gamers, with this lineup promising countless hours of gaming joy. From high-stakes adventures to cozy gaming sessions, there's something to keep everyone glued to their deck this holiday season. This month's releases are bound to leave you impressed. So, which game are you most excited to play? Let us know in the comments below because we love hearing from you. And before you grab your Steam Deck and start pre-ordering these amazing games, make sure you've liked this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with everything gaming. We've got plenty more lists, reviews, and gaming news headed your way. Until next time, happy gaming, and may your frame rates be high and your loading times low. See you soon.